Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews featuring Steve the Beer Man. What's going on, man?
Hey, cheers. All right.
All right, so I'm in Florida. He's out on the West Coast. It's really hard to find beers we can both get, so we decided to go with a Belgian beer. This one's a kind of a classic, or at least maybe you could call it a staple from Brasserie LaChouffe. It's just called LaChouffe Blonde with the gnome on the unicycle there. Ale brewed with coriander, 8% ABV. Yeah, so I poured it into my classic, crystal stemmed. I don't know if you call it Tula glass or what. I don't know. I call it the fancy glass, but it's kind of like a honey amber color, and it's got a bit of a haze to it. I don't know if that's just chill haze or what. I don't. Usually these beers aren't like crystal clear, but they're far from heady topper or something like that.
Yeah.
You got a lot more foam than I did. You must have gave it a really aggressive pour, or maybe it's just your glass.
Yeah, it just it foamed up from the start. I was like, wow. It was almost like it was alive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the difference is like your bottle might be bottle conditioned and my can is probably just poured right off of force carbed.
Yeah, yes.
So
Yep.
that could be the difference as
True.
far as like appearance, but let's give it a smell here. So the first thing I'm noticing is like it's like this very bready aroma, but also a little bit of banana. To me, it actually kind of smells like a German Weizenbach.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I get cotton candy. Cotton candy and banana.
Yeah, I can see that. It has like this sweet kind of candy aroma. Like I've been sucking on Jolly Ranchers a lot lately.
Oh,
It's they used to make peach Jolly Ranchers. They don't make them anymore, but yeah, this kind of smells like a orange
yeah.
or like grapefruit Jolly Rancher or something. Speaking of orange, like I get like there's kind of like a essence or impression of like it's something citrusy, um, almost like frozen orange juice concentrate, or you know what it might be? It might be a like Pavlovian thing because there's coriander in here. So like
Yeah.
I might be smelling coriander and thinking like wit beer, which is made with orange peel. So
Right.
like maybe that's what I'm thinking. Are you picking up coriander on here?
Coriander for sure. Oh yeah.
Mhm,
The orange with like a lemon. I get like a lemongrassy herbalness
mhm.
with that phenolic. I was yeah, like kind of a phenol sort of thing. Clovey.
Yeah, I agree. Actually it's kind of hard to tell like what's the yeast phenols and what's the actual coriander, but
True. Yeah.
I mean, I will say it has like a slight kind of cloviness to it, but not as intense as like a German wheat beer or something.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting thirsty. Are you ready to dive in here? All right,
Definitely.
cheers.
Good. Cheers.
Hmm.
It's fizzy. Champagne like.
Mm. Yeah, these Belgian beers tend to be, pretty highly carbonated.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that is always so interesting about them. Doesn't matter what brand, what brewery, what style. Like even like the 10% quads are
Mhm.
still like highly carbonated. What's your besides the effervescence? Like, what was your like first impression as far as the taste?
Right away, the coriander. A lot of the same as the nose.
Hmm.
As far as flavors, that sweetness comes right away off the tip of my tongue and kind of rides back into a nice dry feel.
Hmm.
Um, as far as mouthfeel goes, flavors though are nice, very nice flavors of like bubblegummy kind of banana, malty, breadiness, kind of a
Hmm.
sweetness as well throughout all that. A little bit of that clove, very slight hint of it. Definitely Belgian like, Belgian-esque,
Yeah.
more or less, but
To me,
yeasty.
it's I agree. Like, there's definitely like kind of like a sweet. The first thing I noticed about it is like it's like a sweet, like kind of banana bread, but not. I think the
Right.
alcohol is pretty prominent in this one as well. Like it just has like that strong feeling, and like because like it's like sweet, but like way far from cloying. And I think that 8% ABV kind of helps like dry it out because like like it's like sweet up front, but then that alcohol comes in and just kind of like washes it away. Are
Yeah.
you getting that?
Yeah, definitely has a warming, kind of a warming touch to it.
Mhm. And I
But
mentioned like orange
nice.
juice concentrate on the nose. I do get like some kind of like an orange citrus sensation in the flavor here, but I mean it's like the flavor of like actual like orange juice concentrate or like sorbet or something like that. It's not or like Italian ice. It's not like West Coast hops.
Right.
It's gonna
Like
top mine off here.
a ripe orange, like a real ripe, sweet, kind of almost
Mhm.
almost to a point where you don't want to eat it.
Got a nice I got a nice foam there now.
There you go. Yeah, no,
That's
I
what I like
do
about
get the
the
orange. That's crazy.
go ahead.
Like, oh no, I was gonna say I do get the orange now. It's kind of coming through a
Mhm.
little more than at first. It was more like lemongrassy herbal, but now I'm getting kind of an orange kind of niceness there. I like that.
Yeah. Um, this beer is made with coriander, but I would say the spice on this is like pretty subtle.
Hmm.
Because like if you were drinking this blind, would you pick up on coriander?
Ah, it's mixed within it. It's all kind of got like it's a pretty good conglomeration of like different flavors, and it just kind of like goes in with everything and tastes good together. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a good, complex beer. It's pretty complex actually.
Yeah. To me, yeah, like the coriander, it just blends like with the natural Belgian yeast character so well. It's like hard to pick it out.
Right.
Well, how
Yeah.
would you describe the body and mouthfeel?
Well, the mouthfeel's definitely got that champagne hot kind of like pointy carbonation kind of feel. Um,
Mhm.
sizzly and crackly on the tongue. And body, I'd say, is like it's probably like a medium body. Um, yeah, I wouldn't say it's quite full or even
Mhm.
light. It's more of just a straight medium body, in my opinion. But
Really? Because mine's a little different. Mine seems a little thicker and a little like less spastic than yours.
wow,
Maybe it's just the difference between a can and a bottle. Like to me,
yeah,
this has like kind of like a thick. I mean, I would probably say like medium full, like not straight up full bodied, and I'd put the carbonation at probably about the same, like moderately high. I would not say like mine's not champagne effervescence. It's not zippy.
oh wow, crazy. That's weird. It's crazy. It's good to see the can between the can and the bottle,
Yeah.
or different dates or different. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I will say it
But
is very drinkable though for 8%, and it's not.
yeah,
I'm actually this for a 500 ml, half liter can. Like this isn't something I need to split with somebody. I'm gonna have no trouble drinking this whole thing myself. So as far as my score for this, I really like this. I haven't had this in a while. It's not quite the mind blower as it used to be, but like this is like one of those beers that's just sitting in everybody's beer store right now, and you just kind of like overlook it, and you know this is like a, kind of a Hall of Fame type beer for like what it is. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think this is like an 8.5, kind of like an A minus kind of beer. What do you think?
1 to 10, I'd say A minus. I usually go. Well, I go like 1 to 10. I guess 10 hops.
Mhm.
um, if I was to go like 100, I could probably do like a 93, something like
Okay.
that. 92, somewhere in that range. Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad though. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I
Really good.
might penalize this a little. I think this might be like a tad bit oxidized, and also like you mentioned lemon on yours, and like I always get oxidation as like lemon lollipop. So like that's maybe what it
Yeah.
is, but I'd have to like try yours to see for sure. But or it could just be the alcohol. I'm not sure.
Or find a bottle in the near future and try it and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
but
we're going super long, so thanks to Steve, aka Beerman, for doing this with me. And of course, we'll be doing a podcast next. I'm sure I'll have a link up there, down there, somewhere, wherever. So Thanks for doing this with me, and I will see you for the podcast. Cheers.
Definitely. Cheers. All right.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's beer review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.